Hey guys, it's AlluringSimmer here, back with a new video. In this video, I'm doing a speed build, and this one's a little bit different because it's a collaboration with TheCasuals, and I haven't done a collab for a while, but I decided to do one now because I love his builds and I wanted to furnish his home. And he asked me to, so I was like, sure, okay. So anyway, now that we're done with that, basically he has a YouTube channel that you guys should definitely check out, and he posts like a variety of different videos. For The Sims 4, he likes to do build videos. Usually he'll like build the home and then furnish it himself. So this is like a new thing. We're doing a collaboration. It should be fun. So anyway, I'm gonna leave a link to his channel in the description down below. His videos are great. He does great build videos, and they're usually like kind of unique. So he does like house builds, but then he also does like just cool builds that probably wouldn't be like functional for a home, but they're just like cool to watch and like I don't know. Anyway, so that's all I had to say about that. There will be screenshots at the end of this video so you guys can see like all the rooms. But now I'm going to be doing commentary for the first time for this build because I think it should be fun. And I probably won't do this for all my builds, but I'll do it for this one just because I think it'd be a good idea. So, since I've never done this before, this is going to be a bit awkward. Obviously, you can see I am building a bathroom right now. Normally with bathrooms, I'm not like too into it. So like if I'm building a bathroom for like my Sims, then I'm just like, okay, toilet, shower, sink, mirror, okay, that's good. But for this one, like I want to take my time with it. So that washroom was like the nicest bathroom I've ever made in the Sims. Actually, no, the one upstairs I made I think is pretty good too. But it was just fun to do a bathroom. So obviously now we moved on to the kitchen. I wasn't really like going for, well, I mean, I kind of was, but it wasn't like a normal theme. I kind of like, I felt like this place was very like calm and peaceful. So it's like kind of like a, I don't know, it was just like a peaceful build. Like I made everything like kind of, I don't even know how to describe it. Like when I was thinking, I was like, oh, this is very zen, but I don't know if that's the right word, and I don't know if I'm using zen the right way, so I don't want to say that, and then it's like, no, like that's not what it is. But anyway, like I just felt calm when building this, and like when I first saw the home, I was like, oh, this is like really nice. Like it's just a nice home to live in. Also, I just thought I'd mention that it's like an open plan home, so like it's actually like literally open to the outside, which for me it was nice because normally when I build homes, I'm like everything's like a room. Like I rarely have like things open up to like the outside, but I like that for this build because I think it works. And like a lot of the windows, you can see later on, I tried to like fit curtains onto some of them to like, make it a little bit more enclosed, but like sometimes, I don't know why, but like in The Sims 4, they don't have many curtains that fit like all the windows. Like all of them are like way too short, and if they're long enough, then they're not like the ones that would suit what I'm trying to do. So I was like, okay, some of them I'll just leave no curtains. Because like for your kitchen, do you really need curtains? Not really. Like who cares if someone sees you cooking? Or like the living room, I didn't really care about having windows, but like in the I don't know if I did it in the front entryway, I may have curtains. And then upstairs and like the bedrooms and the bathroom, I tried to have like blinds and stuff because I feel like your bedroom, bathroom, you probably want it to be a bit more private. But like downstairs, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's for everyone. So back to the kitchen. It was really fun to do the kitchen because I added a lot of like clutter and stuff. And that little like plaque thing with the book, it may like look a little weird, but now I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe it's like a famous recipe or something. Not like a famous recipe, but like a family recipe that's not like a secret, but it's just like something that like framed, or maybe like someone passed it down onto them and they just like kept it up there and then like they hand it down to further generations, if that makes sense. So yeah, here's where I was like trying to like fit some curtains onto the windows, and then I gave up because I was like, nope, that's not gonna work. Also, there's gonna be like there may be like a few pauses in this video because I did this like over a couple of days, so there's like definitely going to be a bit of like cuts where it's kind of choppy, so I hope you guys don't mind that. This was like my favorite bathroom to do. I don't know why, but I liked how I used those candles things above the bathtub because I feel like the bathroom is meant to be like, I feel like because I had a bath in there and it wasn't like just a shower, I felt like I wanted to be more simple, you know? So I just added those candles rather than like, I don't know, any other light. Also, with this bathroom, I was like playing around with the mirrors, and I think it looks super, not super, I was gonna say super cool. I think it looks kind of cool because I like put like the circular window in between, not window, mirror in between like the long mirror, and then it made like a cool looking mirror. I don't know. And I also used some debug items just to make it like more lived in, more cluttered. Not not like cluttered in a bad way, but just like to make it seem more lived in. So yeah, there's like a bit of back and forth here because I was like deciding what I want to do next. And then I guess I moved on to the bedroom or not. No, I went outside first. Okay, so I decided to do this part. The outside, I kept it pretty simple because I liked the garden area and I didn't want to like mess with it too much. I think I added two like little meditation stools in there because I feel like someone who's like really into yoga and like meditation would live here because it's just a nice, calm place, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah. Okay, so now I came on went on to the bedroom, and there were like windows inside the bedroom, and I was considering like putting curtains over them, but then I thought it would be nice because it's just open up to like the rest of the house, but not like to the outside. So I think I put curtains on the windows that go to the outside, but I left the ones on the other side blank, so like you could go over there and like see downstairs. Oh, so here's like me going back and forth because I was like, because I would like think of something to put somewhere, and then I was like, oh no, this would look good here. So I went back. And that thing, I wanted to put it onto the half wall, and it wasn't working the way I wanted. So I ended up putting it in the bathroom right there. So yeah, this bedroom was like really nice, I think, in my opinion. I think it's nicer. Well, I like the other bedroom that I did too, but I think this one is much more simpler. I didn't really mess with the walls or anything because I feel like that would. Oh, that's a cool thing that I think I did. I put like the clock into the painting because I thought it like looked like it was part of the frame, if that makes sense. And it looked cool in my opinion. And then here I was like trying to find a rug to use that was like small enough that it would, I don't know, I didn't want it to be too big, but I didn't want it to be too small. So I think I ended up with that rug right there. And then I put that painting over there, but then I thought it was too close to the closet, so I moved it over. And then here I was like trying to do little things. Oh, here's where I tried to like add blinds, and I was like, nope, that looks ugly. So, and then I was looking if there were like little flowers that I could put underneath the window, and that didn't work. So yeah, here's me just being like really weird because those things would not even make sense. I was just looking at the stuff because like half of the items in the game, I feel like I never use them, and sometimes they're like really good items. I just don't like notice them as much. So yeah, I think I do like this room. Like this room with the ensuite, like I just think that was a good thing going here. So what I had in mind for this home was like maybe a teenager lived in this room and then the parents would live in the other room because that's like the master bedroom. So that's why there's more like study things and like I didn't want to make a children's room, even though I mean they could have a child. I just feel like it wouldn't suit the theme, so I thought it made more sense to make a teenager room because they're usually more mature. So yeah, I thought it was fun to do. I also I don't know if you noticed this, but I use like a lot of oh maybe I use those I think I used those candles twice in this room. I don't think I realized. I'm pretty sure I used that painting already, but that's all good. So I use a lot of candles because I thought it's like I don't know. I feel like the mood of it. I have no idea what I'm saying right now because like the chandelier has like low lighting. I feel like the candles also have that kind of like dim lighting, and it just matched better than like I don't know a normal lamp. So I think here like this room changes like a little bit. The bed stays the same, but then I changed like the nightstands and I also changed the dresser because oh yeah, see this is where I use the candles twice because I felt that it was like too modern. I don't know. I just don't think because I had like the wood and then these the dresser and the nightstands were like plastic looking and I thought that it didn't make sense. I just wanted to keep the wood theme. So then I changed that completely, which you'll see in a few minutes hopefully. Oh, here's a pause because I was probably doing something. Okay. And then I had like a little backpack because it's like a teen's room. And then see, this is where I decided to like go with the whole wood theme, because I was like, after I put that table there, I was like, it looks really weird, and I wanted everything to kind of match, so I kept it wood. That clock, it looked nice, but then I changed it. I think I removed it. Yeah, I put other stuff to make it more of a teen room. I wanted to put that in between the table, but it wouldn't fit. It was like clipping through the table, and I was like, no thanks. I'm sorry if I'm speaking like super fast, but I had to speed this video up like quite a bit, and I didn't want it to be too long, because honestly this build took me hours to do. Not build, I didn't build it. The furnishing took me hours to do, because one, I did it over a couple of days, so like obviously I was like taking breaks and stuff, but just like I just wanted to make things work. Like I wanted everything to look good. The living room area, that was like my struggle, and it I definitely wasn't like completely satisfied with the end result, because I was like, I feel like this could have been so much better, but this is what I came up with. One thing I add is like a foosball table, and I feel like it doesn't really match the rest of the home. And like looking back at it now, I feel like I should have put like a chess table instead, because I think that would have suited it better. So if you do end up like downloading this home, then I suggest changing it to a chess table if you want it to like match the rest of the theme. At this point, oh, I took another break here. You can see me pausing. At this point, I was like trying to figure out like what to do with all the space, because I was like, I feel like we have the living room and all. I was gonna add a dining area, but then I was like, I don't think so. And I feel like the kitchen has enough space for you to eat. And then if I added a dining area, it would be like out in the living room, and I don't think that would make much sense. So yeah. And then there's a bathroom right next to the kitchen, so I didn't want to like remove the bathroom, because I thought, see, here I added a chess table, but that ends up disappearing. Not just, well, like I got rid of it because I just didn't think it made sense in this area. And I feel like this area is like a little bit different than the rest of the house. I don't know if that makes sense. And you can see I struggled with this area for a long time before I finally settled on what I wanted to do. Most of that area stays the same, but I did a few changes. Here I was trying to do something with these tables, and I ended up putting like a different table there, and I set it up all nice, and then I did not use it because I was like, no, it looks kind of weird. And I think I ended up doing a table similar to what I was trying to do here near the front of the house, because I thought it looked nicer there. I don't know if I move this one or I choose a different one. We'll see. And there's that clock again. Yeah. I don't know why. I wanted to use the clock, but it just didn't work with what I wanted. Also, because I filmed this like in a couple parts, when I came back into the save, like some of the things that I used like move objects on for like disappeared, and I ended up just like not putting them back, because they were mostly, I think there were like two clutter items from the kitchen, and I was like, I mean, they don't really need to be there, and if I put it there and it just disappears again, like I don't see the point. So I think I put something else on the shelves, and yeah, that's it. So this fish tank, I decided to add it in. I wish it wasn't so like modern looking. I don't know, because I like the idea of a fish tank. I just didn't. I wish that it looked slightly different, but I did keep it like wood, so it was like not too bad. And I was trying to do something with the mirrors behind it, because you can like see through the back, and then I don't know if I ended up doing it in the end. I think I might have, or I think I may have just completely gotten rid of it. We'll see. Sorry, there's like a lot of pauses here because I was like slightly interrupted a couple times while building this. I think I did leave the mirror there, or did I? I was trying to like put something down there so I could like elevate the fish tank and it would cover the mirror, but that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh yeah, I guess I moved the fish tank over. As you can see, I didn't mess with the back of the home too much. Oh, here I added some blinds because I think the front is fine open. I guess I did wanted the living room to be closed off a bit, but I put blinds that were only halfway, so it's like they could put it down if they wanted to, or they could put it all the way up. I don't know. I just thought it would be a good idea. And then here I was just finding like a few clutter items to put on the table. I think the main reason why I struggled with this is because when I do my like personal builds, I use a lot of custom content, and obviously I didn't want to add like a lot of custom content in this build, and then you would have to go and like search for, well, I mean, I could tell you the items, but it would take a long time for you to get all these specific items just for this build. Plus, I don't know, I think it's just easier when you just use content from the game, because then it's easier for people to download it. Here's where I added the meditation stools. I wanted to add in yoga mats somewhere, but there was nowhere where I could really put it because there's the bedrooms upstairs and the bathroom, and I didn't want to just randomly place it in the living room. Like, I wish you could place the yoga mats like rolled up, because then I could have put them in the corner of the room and they would look kind of cool, like their yoga section, but it didn't work. Here's where I added like a couple more things over here. I was trying to put something in that corner, and I think I ended up putting nothing there. I was just like messing around a lot. Like here, I wanted to add in some curtains that you could like pull away, but then it just didn't work. And then I was trying to use, I don't know what those things are called. I don't know what it's called, but I was trying to use them to like make an archway sort of thing, but that didn't work. Here I was gonna add in some plants, but I ended up putting in a grill. At first I was like kind of against a grill. I didn't really want to put one in, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna add one in. So here I was like doing a fountain thing. I thought it looked cool, but then I was like, I don't know if you would have a fountain like right next to your home, if that makes any sense. And I think we're getting close to the end of the build now, which seems strange because I feel like this took me so long to do, and now it's like almost over. But here I added in a stereo, and I added like some CDs and stuff over. I was trying to do a cool thing with the shelves, and that did not happen. So yeah, and then I added this little vase thing over here. Here's me like failing to put in the sheets for move objects on. See, I wish that more items were like actually okay to put on the shelves. Like, I mean, you can put them on using the 9 key, but then sometimes they disappear. But I feel like sometimes they look like they would fit. And when you put them on, they fit perfectly, but it's like, why couldn't they just make them able to be, I don't know, clipped onto the shelves? I don't know. Yeah, we're getting close to the end here. Here I was like thinking, I was just, that table I wouldn't end up actually using it. I was just trying to see how a dining table would look there, and then I was like, no. So I added in another one of the same rug, and then I was trying to do something, and I just ended up adding in a foosball table, because I was like, yeah, we're just gonna go with that. But I think a chess table would have looked better there, or even nothing. Like, it could have just been like a simple little walkway there. And then I was trying to put like other gaming things in, and then I was thinking of putting like a bar there that was like open up to the living room, and then I was like, no. Out here though, we have like an outdoor dining area, so I guess you could sit out there if you wanted to. Considering this is like an open plan home, I guess you could just go out and eat. Plus, since there's no seasons in The Sims 4 yet, I mean, like, it's not like it's gonna start raining or anything. So yeah, here's the little grill section that I wasn't sure if I was gonna add in or not, but then I ended up adding it in, and I thought it looked pretty cool. I didn't do much else with like this walkway. I didn't like add anything onto the walls too much, because I just thought it would look weird. And then I ended up adding these mirrors in because I thought it looked cool. So now we're into the screenshots. I'm just gonna leave some music here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to check out TheCasuals here on YouTube. He has an amazing channel, and you guys should definitely check it out. And I just want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!